Greetings and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of a game called Enderal. What is the full title? Enderal. Just Enderal, but there's another part to that title. I can't remember what it was. So I just recently heard about this game from YouTube. It popped up and then I just watched a video. Apparently what this is like a very big mod that kind of goes over original vanilla Skyrim, but it's so unique that it's not even considered a mod. You know, it's actually considered its own game. In fact, you can get it on Steam and it's absolutely free, so you know, why wouldn't you get that? I wanted to try it because from the video, what I saw, I really liked. It uses pretty much almost all of the engine that you're used to, and then the video said also just quality of life stuff that they put in there. So I guess like fixing crashes and stuff like that, and making things a bit more accessible. Possibly, I'm not sure. I haven't played it yet, and you can see that. You know, the fighting, the way the spells work, it's very similar, you know, from the left hand and the right hand and how you shoot and the animations. But there were things in there that I saw in the video that looked looked different and looked new. So this is its own world. It doesn't even look like Skyrim. You're not even in Skyrim. It is in his own world, everything. So let's go check this out. I'm just drinking a water here. I mean, normally I drink like a beer or like a wine or something, a coffee, but you know, I don't have that this time, just a water. So, okay, so look at this, and it has already its own music. There was something I was able to get to. It was like bard songs. I don't know if that's like already on here, if it's you know, included in here, but you know, it's, you know what I'm gonna do, give me a second here. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I went to check on Steam to go and download the bard songs. Oh, it's called Forgotten Stories, Enderal Forgotten Stories, and apparently it's already in the library, so and it's free. So I guess after you just download the game, then you click on download or install, I can't remember what it was, and it would just put it into your library. So look up Enderal bard songs, or I think when you just put Enderal, there's Forgotten Stories and then bard songs. Okay, so get both. Oh, and again, you have I don't know if I mentioned it, but you have to have original vanilla Skyrim, not or maybe even legendary, but so long as it's Skyrim and not special edition, installed already on your computer, since it like uses that engine, right? So let's get started, right? I do like this image, by the way. You know, it just kind of reminds me a little bit of Solitude, except with Solitude it would kind of come up more, out more here. There would be nothing under here, no city, but beautiful sunset. It's looking like it's a sunset. Okay, I look forward to stepping into this world and seeing what Enderal is exactly. And by the way, for the record, you know, everyone's saying Enderal's makes me love Skyrim all over again. It makes me, what made me fall in love with Skyrim again. I never stopped loving it. I absolutely love Skyrim, and I mean, can't you love both? Explore Enderal. Let's do it. Phasmalism, or the creation and summoning of... Oh, they gotta slow that down. Holy God. I have to talk with Daddy. He wants to tell me something important. This looks... The way the grass is moving just reminds me of Oblivion. I'm almost speechless. Hold on. Well, this looks familiar. This looks like the Sky Yui. So this is like already integrated into the base game of Enderal, because you can actually still mod it. I don't want to mod it because, you know, I'm just kind of curious. Is Q? No. So there's no favorites window that pops up. But what was I saying? Yeah, I don't want to mod this on top of this mod, even though it's considered like its own game, because I don't want to. I want to play Enderal how it was kind of like originally, at least, you know, for now, and maybe in the future I'll maybe add something. I don't ever want to say I'm not going to use mods anymore. There's a difference between like mods and using like I guess they're called, I don't know if they're called hacks. I guess like hack mods or something like that, where I'll give you an example. Like in ESO, there's something you can get. There's these sky shards you gotta find, and then there's this mod where it gives you all the locations of the sky shards on your map. But the fun of it is to go and search for it. You know, I don't like stuff like that. You know, just like for an example, and I don't like stuff where it completely changes the game. Right. Speaking of which, right? But no, this is different because it's like its own game. You know, this is no longer Skyrim. It's utilizing the Skyrim engine and what Skyrim built and just completely revamping it, you know. But I don't want to put like a mod on top of like this type of a mod, you know. So anyways, I love this music. See, this is looking very familiar. This is your journal. Here you can view your quests and statistics and change the system settings. Under quests you may mark tasks. Then the quest targets will be shown on the map if there are any for the quest. Under statistics you can track your previous steps. Under system you can find settings for gameplay. Yeah, okay, you know, very similar. Look at this mod configure. This has a Sky UI as part of the thing. It's like built in. No wonder. That is incredible. Okay. There's a favorites menu. But I guess because I have nothing favorites, right? Okay. So there's that. Enderal. Why for meditation. Phasmalist. Calm mount? Really? That's really nice. Settings. Gameplay. Iron Path. There's an adept. Expert. Alright, let's go for expert. Why not? Look sensitivity looks fine. Okay. Display. Okay, all looks good. Audio. Oh, I thought I adjusted this, but okay. It like didn't keep it. Or did it? No, I did, because effects I brought down. Okay. I guess we'll go with that. Yeah, I kind of knew it sounded a little loud. Sounds like it's a little low. You know, I can always adjust it. Let's just take this all in. You know, the way the trees sway and the way the grass is like swaying, it just really reminds me of Oblivion. And the people who did this is also working on another game doing the same thing like how they did with Skyrim, with this game, Enderal. They're doing the same with Oblivion, and that game is going to be called Nehrim? Nehrim? I think it's called Nehrim, right? And that's supposed to come out like next month. So hopefully they're still on schedule for that. I would like to try that out. Yeah, this is completely a different game indeed. In the world map, you can view the world from an aerial perspective. You are depicted as an arrow to orientate yourself. Quest targets are also depicted as well as all targets you have discovered or heard about. I don't see anything. This map doesn't work. I have to talk with Daddy. He wants to tell me something important. I have to talk with Daddy. Okay. I think these people are German who made this. So, I heard from the video that, you know, be prepared for, I guess, like some, I don't know, some, they said like, bad acting or just some just be prepared for like some bad voiceover. Look at I don't know why I can't like pull up my hands or anything to fight or even go into look at that, going to third person, the bush is clipping through the horse. They should have, I don't know, does that happen in Skyrim? Or did they make it so that it doesn't like, it just kind of, well, like it won't clip through. I don't know. I don't know how they did it. Nutritiousness of meat. I won't really well, this one's short. So meat is life. Even the ash people who were populating this world before us knew that. Each time they killed an enemy in battle, they tore out the liver and heart of the fallen and ate them together with their family. By doing so, just as everyone knows, the strength of a beaten enemy is passed on. There's some people that in the real world that believe that in the old days, like some Indians, American Indians. But as we are living in a time in which eating fellows is nonsensically seen as barbaric, we, the friends of the bloody meat, have to settle for animal sources. But yeah, and also cannibalism. Does it tell me how I can... Oh, R to ready weapon. Tab for... auto move. I think that would be the auto one. Run Q for Yeah, I guess because I have no weapons. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I have absolutely nothing. I don't know, something doesn't seem right, guys. I feel like... Oh, okay, I have this book already. But, you know, I can sell multiple copies. But I can't grab that. Some kind of shrine. Oh Lord, oh Maker. This is so much like Dragon Age lore, right? They call their god the Maker. I can hear you calling. I feel your love. I know about your sacrifice. Without you, I am nothing. A twig on the currents of time. A sheep without shepherd. Free me from my vices and forgive me my trespasses. Forgive, too, my wife and my child. Deliver me from my pains and bless us with your everlasting mercy. I like how you see the fold in the letter, and you can, you know, it kind of disrupts that sentence. There is no quest marker. So I just don't... Or is it? Hold on. Maybe... Show on map. Main quests completed. What? Did I miss something here? Dear. Oh, this is sprint, then... Oh... Toggle POV. That didn't do anything. Z for power. Shift run. Oh, toggle. Always run. Oh, whoops. No. Which was the left control. C to crouch. I can't even do that. sprint. There we go. There, that's better. Oh, right, I'm gonna go check this building. I should have done that. I can't even crouch, so it... I have no quest marker. I can't interact with anything. The game said, or the video said that the game does not hold your hand at all. And it really doesn't. I really don't know how to do anything, guys. Oh, okay, maybe I can talk to this. Oh, talk with Daddy. Am I just a kid?
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go?
I'm kind of tall for a kid. What is this place, Daddy? Where are we? Yeah, where are we? What is this place?
Where are we?
Oops.
We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
No?
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my boat. All right?
I do like elk and venison and... oh yeah. Just like in Skyrim. But honestly, this kind of seems like it's like a little bit smoother, the animation of him chopping the wood. Other than that he has his eyes on me, not looking at where he's chopping, makes it a little weird, but so, you know, no wonder I wasn't able to, you know, pull out any weapons or anything. I'm just a kid. Can I create my character? That's something else that was different. But I think, yeah, that might come up just like in Skyrim. You don't create it right away. You have to take the little carriage ride. So maybe something like that is going to happen. Nice silverware. Whoa. Could that be my sister? Oh, this looks lovely. Gallant shoes. Yeah, I'll take that. Uh-oh.
I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then,
oh yeah,
let's waste no more time.
It's hard to miss all the hanging elk. But what about Mommy and Sister?
What? Now when you look at that, I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember?
But you told me
back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right?
Okay, this is a dream.
There's more meat for the two of us.
A nightmare.
You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails.
The meat's
I'll
already
look for a
hanging.
nice sharp knife in the meantime to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
What the? But I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was a masked man. I didn't kill them, Daddy. It was... Oh, I can only say the one thing.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And...
And?
Oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry. Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining?
Uh-oh.
You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less
voice get louder.
Pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
I have to tell you, the acting isn't bad at all. I really, really like that. So far, I've not encountered any kind of bad acting. That was excellent voiceover.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces.
Really, really nice. I love that little storytelling right there. And Lightborn, is that like a ripoff of Dragonborn?
All of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, clockwork. Having long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
A Clockwork City. I like that. I think maybe I have to lower the voice, because that sounds kind of loud.
Shh! Hey! Quiet, damn it! You wanna wake up the entire ship or what?
What the? It became loud. What is... Let's... Okay, we'll try that. Did it change all my settings? Expert again. Oh, I think I kept it at expert, right. Okay, let's try that. Oh, and I saw something. Floating markers, I don't like that.
It was that dream again, wasn't it?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean?
I think I can actually... Okay, I think... What makes you think that? This is from the temple killed them, not me. How did I know that? No, I don't blame myself. It's those people, those bastards from the temple that killed them, not me.
As determined as ever. I guess you're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now.
Sirius Black?
It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it?
Enderal, huh?
Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal.
Wow.
It's amazing.
There shouldn't be any slaves at all.
Blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
Oh, so we're hiding, we're stowaways. Right, but... agreed, but I plan to pay our debt as soon as we make some coin over there.
We're talking about 500 pennies here.
Oh, seriously.
Even if we're able to find a job over there, we'll still need the money for ourselves. Don't fool yourself. What we're doing here is theft. Unfortunately. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
What was that word he used? Oh, here we go. Nereidhem? Or something like the Nereidhal? And that's the next one that they're working on that's going to utilize the Oblivion engine, which means I'm going to have... This faces look nice. Which means I'm going to have to install Oblivion, since it's pretty much coming out, I guess, yeah, this June, so like tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but sometime, you know, tomorrow is June, so, you know, sometime in June, like within the month. And I think it's called Niram, right? Yeah, I really like these faces. Half Eternia. This is just like a high elf, guys. I mean, really. Native to the swampy continent of Maya Aranath, the destruction of the land caused by decades of war forced many Eterna to escape to other countries, where various destinies awaited them. Some pursued and disregarded them because of their innate magic talent. I like that. Some revered them for it. Many Eterna earned their life as traveling minstrels. Really? Half Eterna start with a bonus for elementalism, entropy, mana, and enchanting. That's nice. Half Arizalian. Okay, they're nomadic. Okay, that's more like a warrior. Half Kalenian. Trading company. Bonus on rhetorics, carrying capacity, sleight of hand, and marksman. So this is kind of like a thief, rogue, assassin kind of race. And half, everything is half. Half Karanian? Why is everything half? Karanians originate from the namesake desert continent, which is said to be both barren and inhospitable at the same time. It is also known as cradle of science, mysticism, and culture. While many foreign countries admire Kyra for its advanced culture, they are often deemed as heretical and immoral, especially on religious continents like Enderal. Wow, so these are probably like technologically advanced, people. There's not a lot of races, and it seems like there really is only one magical race, and that's these guys here, which I'm going to go for that. Oh wow, these bodies look really nice. You know, I'm playing a male in Skyrim, and even though it has nothing to do with this game, I'll go for a female here. Oh shit. What did I just do? Not a whole lot of presets. I'm gonna go for a mage. So she's gonna be a little thin, but not super thin. Oh, God. No dirt. No tattoo. Oh, very pretty face. Okay, that's a nice nose. It's very much like a high elf. I wish there was a way to make this chin not so low. Maybe that's under mouth, right? Ah. There we go. Mouth tight. Oh, God. These are the most normal eyes. Okay, let's have that. Whoa. No, no. It's too strong, the lipstick. Okay. Kind of wish the lighting was a little bit more neutral, but okay. Ooh. These hairs are pretty nice. Oh, there's the bald one. Oh, these are just like the Skyrim ones. No, I want to go. These new ones are really nice. This one doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, we'll go for that. What do I do next? Name. Finish and name your character. What does this mean here? Ah, okay. Here. Color. Just call her Melora.
An Eterna, right. She was one of the last of her kind to leave Maya Awanath, wasn't she? Ironic. Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit. Someone's coming.
Women nowadays just don't want a man to guard them anymore.
Blood of the first ones. Cultural bonus. Increase entropy and elementalism by 2, mana by 10, and enchanting by 4. Oh, is this, this is not a power, this is just, I don't have any spells.
Sometimes I long for the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp, quickly, put out the lamp. Good. Now, quiet.
Ah, here we go. My, smells like Vaughtier's balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
I have no spells.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I don't think there's any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go! Throw a hook to the face! Come on, dodge! You...
Your stamina is low. Power attacks and jumping drink.
do it!
I'm just no good in a fist fight, you know? eat something, your health is low. We got him.
Oh, you eat bagels, don't you?
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. Oh, what in blazes are we going to do now?
Let's kill them, it's safer that way. Maybe we should turn ourselves in. Let's tie them up and gag them. When we arrive, we sneak out. I really like how there's like a morality system, and a morality system with your companions. Like how it said he likes that or doesn't like it. Although it said he liked that. So that adds a lot of role-playing to the game, which I like. What if I say this? He seems like he would maybe go for something like this. What if we turn ourselves in?
After we've beaten up two of their sailors? Oh,
Yeah,
great
never
idea.
mind, sorry.
Really? Especially considering what they say about this captain of theirs.
Oh, yeah,
What do they
right.
call her?
Blood Siren.
The
No,
Blood
yeah,
Siren?
I forgot about that.
No, that won't work. Damn it. Damn it. Tie them up. Yes, that's it. We need to tie them up and gag them. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive.
Okay.
With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on.
Yeah.
Help me search. There must be a rope or something. I thought we were over the hump when we made it on port.
Will this heal me?
It just can't ever be easy, can it?
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant, as are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you, but sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
What the? Oh no! No! What are you doing, please? Please don't leave! We just wanted to...
Why are we floating?
The two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled
we're
woman
being
appeared
questioned.
and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us. The war, we just wanted a second chance. That's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain.
I don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in Narim.
Narim, yeah. That's gonna be the next one.
You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No, I...
Some blood got on me.
Look at that. Someone's woken up.
For some time now.
Rise and shine. Tie her and her comrade together and feed them to the fish.
He's dead.
Good luck in your new life, friend.
Oh, the load screens go by. Actually, I'm surprised I'm going to say this, but they go by a little too fast. I can't read. Oh, we're under the water.
Breathe.
Tell me, what is time?
The volume go back up again.
So many people just talk, and
How
never...
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm evil.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again, this just isn't happening. What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Oh, no. So that's good. It kept it. Better. Are we still... What the... Meditation. Wow. Oh, this is gorgeous. Can I see what I look like? Not yet. Oh, are these like the standing stones? Leave the world in between by meditating with Y. What did that say? In between by meditating. Okay, so push Y to get out. What's this? Phasmalist, arcane disassembling. Infiltrator. Oh, am I picking like a job or something? Summon apparition. Oh. Is this like a level up? Lycanthrope. Trickster. Oh, every little thing. Poison cook. Assassin. Oh, I love it. Firm state. Deep wounds. Enchanter. Mystical binding. Mental apprentice. That's dermatology. Arcane rage. Elementalist. I like that. Allows you to cast a more powerful version of an elemental spell by having it equipped in both hands and casting them at the same time. What the... Reduces the mana cost of mentalism and light spells of the novice and apprentice level by 30. How can I... Reduces the mana costs of psionic and entropy spells by the apprentice and novice level by... Is it just telling me? Do I have to click on... Okay, there. I want that. Or do cast, yeah. The higher the skill level, it can teach you the more... feel like I have to be checking this. Where's my offensive spells? You feel odd, cold, but at the same time feverish. It takes its toll from you to focus your thoughts. It takes its toll from you to focus your thoughts. Oh. Capacity reduced. Talents. Meditation. Meditate to unlock new memories and thus make yourself stronger. I'll favors that. Why not? Okay, now. Okay, just like meditation. It's all like what is happening? I really don't understand what's going on. Took me back to that place. Sirius is dead and I am alive. I write these words, but I am not sure if I am understanding them at least one bit. I am on my own. Apparently I had luck. I awoke in a valley basin. This has to be Enderal. I'm feeling strange, feverish and weak, as well as strong and clear. As if a veil had been in front of my eyes for my entire life, which was lifted now. I'm also remembering a weird dream which I had before I woke up, especially the words of the veiled woman who subdued Sirius and me in the ship's bow. It all begins with the dreams. Remember, I need answers, and I can find those most likely on shore. Oops. Find a way to reach inland. This is really beautiful, guys. I like this. I can't believe I have no spells. I can only punch things. I picked a mage class. You would think I would have started with a spell. Oh, I just saw something. Magic. Oh, I have one memory point. Okay, just what's that memory point? Did these change? How do I take that? I want to pick it. I really feel as if I'm missing something here. Did this sound get loud again? No, that's just... PCHO. Why is the sound still going on? Oh, look at this. Arcane Feather. Class Adventurer. Invest at least 10 points. You unlock a special class. Search the world for hints about these combinations. Oh, look at that map. Oh, here we go. Guess I'm gonna have to go this way. Would be nice if I actually knew an offensive spell, but I don't know how to do that. Because, like, right now I just can use my fists. nice. Okay, very good. I'm not completely defenseless now. I have a knife. Good. The ruin, just like in the vision. This is even better. Oh, straight out of Skyrim. You've earned experience points. Receive enough to level up. Nails. Cabbage. Where to go from here? Oh, wait, I think I passed it. Here we go. I kind of wish this would, you know, if there's like something to read, I wish that would stay a little bit longer. At least, you know, 10 seconds. To use it. That thing. Learn book one-handed. Was that how I earned my skills, huh? Increase one-handed for apprentice, up to skill level 25. Costs 1 learning point. eat the book. And I think I have one. Where did I see? Memory points. Learning points. I have one. I kind of would like to save that for spells. I have a feeling I'm gonna learn some spells along the way. What's this? What's that? Oh. Can I get the key? Pick. So I think like this part, this section here, how it branched off here, maybe this is like the thief section, and then maybe there's a magic section where it will give me, like how I got lock picks there. Maybe it will give me like an offensive spell book to learn. Maybe over here, this looks like it would be like a mage area. Ah, certain areas, healing spells and health potions, razor arcane, fever, drink ambrosia too. Here. This is good. Old robes. Okay, let me get out of here. Spell tome. Lightning, good. That does 7 points of shock damage and half as much of mana damage per second. That is good. Okay, really like that. Let's do this and that. I'd like to change the key so the left mouse button does the left hand. There. Excellent. So I'm supposed to, oh here, Ambrosia. Lessens your arcane fervor by 20%. There is a lot to this, and I kind of like it. Using health potions or being at specific locations raise the fervor. Once your fervor increases, you first get melee. Once it hits 100%, you die? Yeah, this really does have that kind of old school RPG. You can't just, I guess, cast like crazy too much. But I guess you could, but then to rest in Enderal you need a sleeping place, hence you need to search for beds. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's... Look at all these spell books, skill books. Oh, shh. From 1 to 16. Okay, so let's rest for like maybe a couple hours. Yeah, I can do this. Now look at that. See how the hands are? This is like you have to, in Skyrim you have to have a mod to make your hands down like that. So I like that. Although she looks like something looks a little bit too not natural, you know, like too much like an animal or something. But, like Wolverine. The machine, why does it seem so familiar? Give me 1 second. Okay. So yeah, my brother just knocked on my door. A little bit later we're gonna play some ESO. And I was telling him a little bit about this. And I said there's how the spells work. When you cast spells, you gain fervor, and he said, you mean fervor? And then I started to remember, and it was F-E-V-E-R, so I'm really sorry, guys. Arcane fever, just a fever. So yeah, because I was thinking, because it's like, you don't think fever, you know, when you see arcane, I was confusing or mixing up the word fever with fervor, F-E-R-V-O-R, fervor, right? So it's just fever. Anyways, where's my experience points? I don't see where that is. I don't know. If you gathered enough experience points, you level up. Raise one of your attributes. So I guess I didn't quite level up yet. Okay. That's something. Ah, you found an ice claw. Ice claw is listed in your inventory under consumables. Permanently raise your carry weight by 1 point when eaten. Ooh. It didn't. Oh, it did. Okay. But yeah, what is arcane fever? I've never heard of that in any kind of RPG. How would I get that from casting healing spells? Isn't it the whole point of a healing spell is to heal you from? Is there something over there? Okay. Really nice sounds. Ooh. Heals the caster 6 points per second. Worsens your arcane fever by 0.5%. The worsening of the fever can be lessened by the perk Mental Expert. Why would you get a fever by... It just kind of makes me not want to heal. But I guess this whole thing is, it's about strategy, so it's trying to make you balance your healing and maybe drinking potions. So far it's very linear, but I was already expecting that. I heard that it's going to be kind of a linear game, and not just at the beginning, but maybe it will open up a little bit more, but for the most part, it's always going to kind of lead you back to the main quest. But you know, this is really, I don't know where to... Because I'm completely new to this world. To this, I mean, it may follow the Skyrim template, but it really feels like a new game. Been there. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to be there. This map is really, really weird. It's just over here, right? What is this thing? I really would like to leave this, oh, wait. I don't think I went down this side. Ah, this looks like it's the exit, right? Wait a minute. No. So I'm supposed to go through here, but okay, maybe missed something here. Oh. I think I'm gonna have to end this soon. This is going over an hour and a half, and I don't even know where to go. So if any of you people watching this can maybe, you know, give me a hint, a point me in the right direction on where to go, how to get out of here, because I really don't know. You know, I really feel like it's going, I have to go through there, and I'm just missing something. Am I supposed to just scale those rocks? I tried to do that, but I'm just to climb out of here. No, that's not how you do it. Or maybe it is. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I shall end this here, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. You know, for those who maybe never heard of this game like me until now, this is what it looks like. And I'll get back to this, but I really don't want to look anything up. I just want to try to, I mean, maybe I will look up how to get out of here. It's just I don't want to be spoiled too much. That's why if you can just maybe give me a hint, if anyone knows like which direction to go. Anyways, that will do it. This is actually a first impressions video, so yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that. So see you guys.